What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building, and no Pac ain't gone. We under construction over here. I told y'all the set was gonna be changing. We keeping the peanut game stuff, but some other stuff's gonna come down. We gonna shift around a little things, and we gonna get it together. But welcome to Bizarreville. This is Charlie B in the building. We gonna do the reaction to his trailer tonight, which was trash. But he's upset, ain't he? If you listen to it, this man is upset. And why you trying to speed up like Charlie B be doing, bruh? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Y'all catch it? One condition. We gonna start off the show with a chair turn. Is that the ball that them boys got with that baseball catching net thing that we ain't seen no more? Can y'all come here and tell me if y'all think that's the ball? Because that ball looks brand new. Now let's see what he gonna do with it once he picks it up. Is he gonna pick it up and put it up for his children? Let's see what he do with it. Higher than any star I reach. Oh, it's love. Do it to the dog. Then when the dog brought it back, did he take it from me? No. Yeah, you go ahead and leave me alone. Go ahead and tear the boy stuff up. I ain't paid for it. Hope so alleged.
Before you take another step, before you roll out of your bed, before you pull out of your driveway headed to work, before you do anything, you need to figure out these three things.
Okay, I love when you like to tell people what to do that you don't do, because let's just be honest, for the last 10 years, you ain't rolled out to bed to get in your car to go to work to do anything. Nothing. Have you? Because I really don't believe, and y'all can come in here and roast me if y'all want to, but peanut game, can y'all tell me, is going to help your mother get her house together really working? Is getting your house together really working? You might be tired after that day, but is anybody paying you? Are you on a schedule? Or are you nothing, right? So is that an actual job? No. So technically, Tim, in the last 10 years since you married Megan, you ain't rolled out to bed and go to work nowhere, allegedly. So keep on talking to people what they need to do before they go to their job, which one you don't have. Also alleged.
Who you want to be, where you want to be, and when you want to get there. Because if you don't know those three things right there, you don't have vision. And this is a very, very simple principle. This is a very, very simple concept.
Okay, Tim, I'm glad you said that. The three concepts, right? Because technically, we all know, and I'm putting this on y'all too. You get out to bed every morning, I want to be a scammer, I want to be a fake pastor, and I want to get these dollars. Also legend.
That without vision, things, people, relationships, businesses, anything you're doing, health, whatever it is, perish. Without vision, things, people, businesses, relationships, anything that you're doing, anything in existence in this life perishes.
Okay, I want to say all this because of this. Just like the relationship with your mother perished. The relationship with your brothers and sisters perished. The relationship with your aunts and uncles perished. The relationship on that farm, from what Tim Jr. looking like, is perishing with your children, and you don't even see it. But you think you know enough to come out here and talk and tell people what they need to do when you ain't even got control of your own home, son. Whole show alleged.
Welcome to another episode of IAG episode trailers and sneak peeks, preacher booze. Clearly, I got it on my mind today. I got a little bit of something on my heart today, and I feel as if sometimes we roll out of bed not knowing who we are. I feel like when we pull out of the driveway headed to work, we don't know where we want to be.
Let's jump back. I know you don't know where you want to be when you roll out of bed to go to work, because you ain't got a job to go to. So you confused in the truck like, I might as well go back in the house and eat breakfast number 2.
In 3 years. We don't know where we want to be in 5 years. We don't know where we want to be in 10 years. We don't know where we're, and I feel like as we go throughout our day, we don't know when we want to get there.
Okay, do y'all remember me coming in here talking about jumping back when he always talking about, I talk to God every day, but I be saying, you don't know where you gonna be and you talk to God? This is just more clickbait, y'all. He's still saying the same thing. We've heard this same thing. We don't know we're going to be back. About 4 or 5 shows. Let's proceed.
Those 3 W's, not knowing those things and knowing those things can drastically change your life. And I just think about myself because I want to self-deprecate and encourage you based off of my life. I want to use myself, put myself up on the platform and say,
you can't tell me he wasn't about to say pedestal. You can't tell me. I'm a man. I don't want to be put up on no platform and put up on no pedestal. That's for me to give to my woman. I put my woman on a pedestal. I put my daughter on a pedestal. I teach my son and train my son to put his woman, his mama, on a pedestal. Bruh. A little sweet right there. Hands nice and soft. Like a couple ladies. You was about to say pedestal allegedly. I don't care what nobody say. Come in. Petty time. He was about to say, I put myself up on a pedestal. And I caught it. I don't care. I don't care what nobody else think. Did y'all? Was this brother about to say pedestal? Yes or no? Charlie be probably reaching right there, but he want to be up on a pedestal like Megan. Y'all catch it?
Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this young 17-year-old kid who ended up going to prison and doing a 14-year sentence, ended up doing 6 years and 8 months of that sentence. And it's
I'm no jokey joke right here. Does this man act like and talk like he proud of this? He proud of laying them down to get to where he needs to be to get all his money and where he is right now. Allegedly, that's what I heard. I'm not putting this on y'all yet, but this is just my opinion. Did this man just basically say he's proud of it? He's proud of it. This is your pastor. Not forgive me, Lord. Not forgive me to everybody that was in that restaurant that day. And I'm so sorry. And no, I'm proud of where I got to be with laying everybody in that restaurant down allegedly. Just my opinion. Y'all tell me what you think.
like I had this point in my life where I had to figure out those 3 W's. Who I want to be.
Fake prophet.
Where I want to be.
On that farm secluded.
And when do I want to get there? And that,
as soon as you can scam people into more views and more donations, whole show alleged.
That concept and that understanding that I knew that I needed to have vision for my life in order to have success in relationships, in order to have success in communication with others, in order to have success in business.
You tell he trying to answer everything we break down on him. You don't have no success in relationships. Where's your family? I just blew you all up about how nobody likes you, bro. Right? How are you going to have success in business if nobody just blew you up down there? They don't even like you. You couldn't even get your mama water on. Right? Everything you just said doesn't mean anything, bro. And we can honestly tell it is upsetting you because you was hanging out. We've ever heard this brother get... Is he agitated? I ain't going to say if we ever heard him get this upset. Is he agitated? Game piece. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. Oh, show a legend.
Because I knew the Lord wanted me to be a successful businessman, to be a faith-based example of a young black, successful, faithful, like wearing Jesus on my shoulders. Like, you know that it's about God when you talking to me.
I love when I do this. I play that. You know it's about God when you talking to me. Okay, let's jump back. Just like when the people was working on your roof and you was talking about them. And let's jump back to today, right now, real time, as you call it. Why can't you just be a successful businessman? Why do you have to portray out here, once again, they trying to put a successful black businessman down. I'm a black man. Why another black man putting us down? Do y'all see where this is going and what he trying to do? Quit using God for your field farm field scam, bro, and just come out here and tell everybody, give me your money. Oh, sure, lid.
You know what I'm saying? You know that I'm not afraid to like a lot of people are, to say the name of Jesus when it comes to a business, because you think that they may cancel you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, who came here the other day and said, Tim, technically, basically, it's not right for you to use Jesus and God as your work aspect on how you get your money? Who came in here and said that the other day? Is he answering that right now? Some people don't understand me. There is nothing to understand. You're not supposed to use God for the benefit of you making money, and you don't even really believe in anything you're saying, because like you even say, I'll change it up. You tell people the scripture is this, but what I take from it, you can't do that. So, since we all know you do that, and the Bible says don't take or add to this book, you're wrong. And you're not a man of God, and you're saying whatever you can to get people's dollars. And if they want to give them to you, all praise be to Tim Lai, I guess, because you, sir, are running the biggest scam on YouTube, and I don't see how it's popping. Cold Shore legend.
But there's this mentality that you have to have vision. You have to have vision, or the things that you're doing are not going to last long. I can guarantee you. And so I just really want to encourage you on today's sneak peek on today.
I know y'all don't like him to talk, but y'all catch what he just said? God whooping on his head, isn't he? And he's panicking right now. His dollars is falling. The vision you had of scamming these people is running out. Y'all always come here and say, Tim and his money soon gonna part, right? What is he doing right now, slowly but surely? Look at his views. Look at his views. Jump back to me and Larry having that conversation. You living off 68,000 views a day to go down to 20 and 30,000 views a day, that's like you going home and saying they just cut my paycheck in half. Is he stressed? Yes. Is he showing it erratically? Yes. And for his BTM members, who is his subscribers, which we call Big Tim Mafia, right? Y'all, we know there's something wrong with y'all allegedly, because y'all don't even have enough sense to come in here and be like, Tim, don't let these people get you down. Just do what you've been doing and keep it right. Y'all just come and still keep praising this man like everything he's doing is okay. Y'all gonna come in here tonight and say, oh, great podcast, Tim. This man's about to have a nervous breakdown and y'all don't even see it. I ain't got no Cold Shore legend. Let's go.
Is exclusive before we get into the actual sneak peek or on this preacher boo. Sneaker preacher. You know what I'm saying? I really want to encourage.
Sneaker preacher, he just told you. Sneaker preacher. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? I'm done, man. He rubs it in your face. The truth has to come out. Boom, boom, boom. Tim, so now what can we call these? Sneaker preacher boos? Thank you.
Encourage you on this to not roll out of the bed until you answer those 3 questions. To not, like as you're warming your car up in the morning to go to work, to not go to work until you answer those 3 questions. Who I want to be, where do I want to be, and when do I want to get there? Set goals and be determined to reach those goals, because you can't be determined to reach a goal that you haven't set. It's like
Okay, I'll let him say all that for this reason right here. So you're basically telling everybody that really knows what's going on this farm that you set the goal to scam all these people, right? Yes or no, y'all? Puzzle piece. I don't know nothing. I'm asking y'all a question. Is he basically saying all this stuff I done already did, I thought about it, I planned it out, and since we know what this allegedly is now, what's he telling you? He scammed everybody, and he's still going to do it, and it's not working for him right now. That's why he is jittery. Is he jittery tonight? Yes or no? That's all I gotta say. Look up the jitters when you're talking about how you feel about your finances and see what that says. Cold Shore legend.
Down. They're only ideas when they're in your brain. When you're brainstorming, you're trying to think about things, and you think about all these businesses you want to start. You think about all these things you want to do. You think about all these places you want to go. You think about how you want to be married. You think about how you want to have kids. You think about how you want to have land. You think about how you want to have this and that and that. But you don't have a who.
Now, is that jitters? Now it's about to talk about money. You don't have a who? Exactly. None of us have a Miss Jackson that believes in you and thought you was a real man of God and was going to give you everything to make sure you succeeded. Pretty much. A lot of us do have a wife that believes in us, that will put forth an effort in anything we believe in, but I don't think many of us have a wife that will put forth all their effort to leave them in a state where she can't even think for herself. Because, truthfully, Charlie B and Peanut Gang, the women in Peanut Gang and the men in Peanut Gang wouldn't want a wife like that. Right? Because how are you going to help me if everything I say is right? You can't. We have to build together. That's what it is. I'm done. I'm not going to explain to you how marriage works, sir. Charlie B out, me. Not out on the marriage part, but we still going. We still flowing.
When and where. You don't have those three W's determined and decided, so you really don't know who you are. You really don't know when you're going to get there.
Okay, I'm not putting this on y'all yet. This is all me. Just my opinion right here. Okay, Tim. If everything's been given to you, and we've clearly seen that, right? And now you're on here talking about know who and where you are and all that. How do you know who you are if you haven't worked for anything you really have? Tell me that as a man. How do you really know who you are as a man if everything you have has been given to you? I'll wait. Because now y'all sitting here like, what? Wait a minute, Charlie B. That is facts. He can't speak about being... Everything's been given to you. What have you worked for and put forth a real hard effort to say, oh, this is me? You always say it is, but you're lying. What have you done? What have you done? How many years of work have you put in and be like, yeah, that Cadillac mine? Yeah, how many years of work have you put in and actually been like, oh yeah, like most brothers, say my uncle, take him for, I worked at GM and bought 2 houses. When have you ever did this? No. So what are you talking about? And why can you talk to the people like you know what you're talking about? When you've never worked for anything a day in your life and everything's been handed to you. And when the people get on your farm, I have a whole show about it. You pump them up like Megan pumped you up. Wouldn't be no farm without Miss Jackson. Wouldn't be this, wouldn't be that. But now you get out here today, real time, and tell everybody, you gotta know this, you gotta know that, you gotta know this. Yeah, you gotta know how to scam the people. And this whole show just proved it. Thank you. I'm putting this on all of us. Yes or no? Game piece for the night. Whole show legend.
You don't really know where you want to be. And so I really want to encourage y'all to establish those things. In other words, I want you to do what it says in the book of Proverbs. I want you to...
I'm pretty sure it don't say scam the people in the book of Proverbs, but let's proceed.
Establish vision in your life so that the things in your life that you value won't die.
But what do you value in life that won't die? YouTube and donations, because we all see it ain't your family.
So the things in your life that you value, because if without vision things perish, what happens when you apply vision to those things? They come alive. They get a pulse. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
So what happens when you apply vision? Why can't you tell us that? Why don't you apply vision and try to make everything right with your mama and with your brothers and sisters and things like that? You're talking nonsense. And anybody who can't see that you're just talking and spouting off to be spouting off to get these views, and you're actually saying nothing. Because a man of God would try to make it right with his family. Is that a puzzle piece for the night? Or would he just say, forget him? Because that's what the Lord told me. He has a whole show on that. Lord told me don't care about nobody but who's on this farm. Remember that? Jump back.
Doo-doo. It's like every time you write something down and you make a plan. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Who? Doo-doo. Doo-doo. When? Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Where? And those things, you will see that those things will slowly, little by little, begin to establish themselves. And
okay, now we already established Miss Jackson was the reason when, why, where, all this, right? Now, is he just telling you with his little chuckles at the end? Slowly but surely, if you talk to these people and you scam these people the right way, slowly but surely you'll get what you want out of this. That's all I heard. I'm not putting this on y'all. But this man is literally, I think, losing it. But if BTM and his subscribers think he's still on point, Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. What do y'all think? Because I'm confused. You ever heard this brother talk like this?
Like I say, take me, put me up on the stage, and then let's self-deprecate. Let's assess this situation.
He's losing it, ain't he? Put me up there on stage and let me assess this situation. A guy whooping on your head so everybody can assess, wait a minute, is he scamming us? Is he scamming us? He just said out of his mouth. Charlie B just pointed out a minute ago, he said he was some kind of scam pastor, sham pastor or something. This brother look like he about a week or two out of one of them jackets. Cultural legend.
I'm someone who, according to the statistics, according to the numbers, according to the stats, according to everything that is labeled for somebody like me, I'm someone who should not have success. I'm someone who should have my hand out begging.
That's what you're doing. I just did a show where Megan said all the stuff I get is from subscribers that's any good. Now, is that begging? Do you beg on here all the time? You dry beg more. Man, your hands should look like cups, okay? They should have no handles on the side. You feel me? And you gonna sit on here and tell everybody, nah, I'm not begging. Let's get it, let's go, proceed. Everybody know you be begging. Thanks for answering some more questions on this show because you don't watch us. You don't deal with none of that reactions and all that. But somehow you know what to address when you go to get on your, how can I say this? Peekaboos, which let's just be honest. A peekaboo is what? What's going to happen the next day, right? But you sit on here for 15, 20, 30 minutes and talk about stuff that has nothing to do with it and then be like, here, 3 minutes of peekaboo. See you tomorrow. 7, 8 o'clock. Get out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? But because of these, because I know who I am, because I know where I want to be, and because I know when I want to get there, because I have set clear goals. And
did y'all catch it? I said standards. Okay, dictator, man.
I have established vision to those things and given those things life. But instead of me having my hand out begging, I have my hand out to give. You know what I'm saying?
No antics with this one. This man's about to sit up here and tell you, I don't beg, I don't do nothing. He's begged y'all for the last 4 or 5 years. Y'all gave him everything this man and his family has literally asked you for because you believe in him as a pastor, right? BTM, Big Tim Mafia, his subscribers. He's about to sit on here and tell you he balling out of control. And basically he ain't need you for nothing. He's done all this on his own because he ain't never begged y'all for nothing. And basically, ain't nobody ever did nothing for him. He's got it on his own. Y'all ready for this one? So can y'all tell me how y'all can honestly say, because when y'all do send him stuff, he never says your name. He doesn't support you that way. And now he's not even going to support you enough to say that y'all helped him get on his feet to where he is today in real time. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. Charlie B love y'all. And I know it hurt. But Peanut Gang, we real over here. Come on over. We accept y'all and be like, yeah, Charlie B, he had us. Come on. Come on. Like I do in my comments. Come on. Come on.
I have so much abundance. I have so much overflow because I'm minding my own business, like the Bible says. It says, I think it's
I have so much abundance, I have so much overflow, I'm living because I was minding my own business. Y'all believe that? No. That's because y'all supported him, took care of him, and all this. Sending him all this stuff he didn't have to buy for Emma. Donating money to this brother when he is not for you or for God. Allegedly, the whole show. And now, with him saying all this, how do you feel? How do you feel as a human being knowing that I really thought I was in touch with the Lord through this man? And now I know he didn't care about anything I ever sent him. He couldn't even acknowledge anything I sent him. And now this man is sitting up here acting like he never had help in anything. When Charlie B And Tim, out of his own mouth, says this person helped him. His subscribers helped him. Be Tim. I'm not even being mean to y'all right now. Y'all helped this brother get to where he is right now. And he's going to be on here spitting off that fast? Yeah, I got abundance. I got this. I got that. I got this. I got that. Can I just say something? You know how I feel like you on the ropes right now? And why? And I really don't think it really has to do with you because you're a narcissist. I've looked at a couple shows, and we all roasting you about these lifesavers, right? Right? How can you come on here, Tim, and be spitting off how much money you got and all this abundance you have, right? This fast, like, boss DOS, right? Okay. And you couldn't even buy your kids exactly what they wanted. I want that one. What are retractable joints that people could walk out of here and steal? Over there on the rack, sir. Yes or no? So, are you doubling down on, I got money. Megan and the boys, they better figure it out. Boom. Boom. Who gets whatever they want? Tim? Who has to settle? The boys? I wouldn't even say Megan has to settle. She just has to recycle. Because everybody keep coming in like, there's that shirt again. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Whole show alleged.
It's in the book of Timothy, or it was either Titus. It was Paul's words to one of those young preachers. But it says, aspire to live a quiet, it's actually in Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, I was mistaken. But
Tim is where? Are you sure?
But it says, aspire to live a quiet and a peaceful life. And it says, working with your hands, minding your own business. I've always said, because when you hear that word, mind your business, you think that it's talking about not getting into other people's business.
Now it's going back into this mind your business like before, right? Now before, mind your business meant mind your business. Now what does it mean now in today's real term, Tim? Jump back to y'all all remember this. You were supposed to remind your business meant mind your own. He's about to switch it up now, and he's about to tell you that's why we balling.
No, when it says mind your business, it implies that as well. But it also implies not to, or not to just get in other people's business, but to like actually, it's talking about entrepreneurship. It's talking about having your own business, working with your hands, like working for yourself. Like that was just a common thing back in that day. But nowadays, that's like a special thing. Like the thing that you do now is you go work for another company. You go work under someone else's name. You put on the badge of someone else. And part of doing that, you have to sell part of your soul, part of your mind, your will, and your emotions. And so Paul was telling.
Now I played all that for this reason right here. And then we're going to get to his peekaboo. I'm going to cut the rest off and we're going to get to the peekaboo because there's a part I want to show you because I really feel like this is how Tim feels and why Megan said this to him. Right? Okay, Tim. Did you hear everything he just said? What path and road is he leaving his boys down? Allegedly to sell their soul to who? Their father. Whole show allegedly. Think about it. What education are they getting? What is he teaching them outside of farming? Nothing. What is he going to teach them outside of farming? Run bulldozers, excavators, stuff like that to help me with my property. Learn how to jump back, spray for bugs and things like that. Remember when he said, yeah, I probably had the boys come down and do that. So technically, even though you say boys have their own businesses and everything, that's what we shooting for. What businesses are they going to have? Because they're all going to be under you, like the Resurrection Ranch was under Grandma Lily. So technically, you're going to run the business and you're just going to say your boys have something like you did with your mama. And they're not going to have nothing. Right? Bim, bim, bim. Charlie B. Think different. First 48, Charlie B. Go. This ain't a good one, though. Think about what he just said. And think about how he's planning for his boys to live their life. Think about how he's talked to y'all about what he plans on his boys doing with their life. They gonna get married, they gonna do this, we get a boys this house, we probably get a boys house down the road, we'll fix that up, we'll probably put 3 or 4 properties on there. He's trying to build allegedly a cultish type thing, and nobody is looking at this like there's something wrong, except for us and the other reaction channels. Peanut Gang, what's going on here? What did he just say? A man of God, you have to sell your soul. Put that name on your chest to work for somebody else. How many of y'all that support Tim and send him donations and watch his channel right now have a job? Well, you done sold your soul in his mind. Bim. Yes or no? Yes or no? And you can't get back to who you are until after you get off work. But I guess the whole time you at work, you're with the devil. But when you get home, come watch me and send me your money. Allegedly, whole show. What did y'all get? Not putting this on y'all yet.
These young preachers, these young ministers, to mind your own business so that you will have freedom to minister and preach the gospel, so that you don't have to put someone else's badge or name tag on your chest and say, well, I can't do this, I can't do that because I got this name on my chest right now. So after I take this after 9 to 5 is over with, then I can do this, I can talk about Jesus, I can do that. But it's like when you're locked in, knowing who you are, establishing the principles, establishing the things that the Lord is telling you to do, the Lord's name is the badge that's on your chest. And so
Nope, we ain't taking that. Nope, we on God's mode over here, Peanut Gang. Right, in the other react channels. You on beast mode, remember? Don't be talking about now, I got God name across my chest. And you see how you be trying to mix things up. Now let's see what Megan had to say to her little hubby in the P2P peekaboo.
the other day, I just walked outside and you just came up and hugged me. I can tell you.
You know I think he needed that hug, y'all? Because I really believe this is Tim and Megan in the house. Before just in my opinion, not putting this on y'all, I probably figured that's why Tim needed a hug. He's probably in the house punching at the air like Cuba was in Boys in the Hood. For y'all that know who know. Now, Charlie B, hope he did his thing for the night. I was going to play more of it, but it was so much cussing in that I'd have been hearing another hour editing this mess out. Y'all get to just, I'm pretty sure. See y'all later. Don't know how long that's going to be. But you know me. We'll figure it out. Love y'all. Y'all be easy.